With Thanksgiving right around the corner, I think it's important to talk about gratitude and thankfulness, as well as boundaries, because the holidays can bring up a lot of pressure. And in that, as spiritual beings, and if I'm finding you or you're finding my page, you are someone who understands the importance, or you're learning to understand the importance of gratitude and positivity and thankfulness as a way of being, as an internal process. I'm sure you've heard me say it before, but happiness is an inside job, and a part of that is gratitude. It's finding the silver lining. It's appreciating the trees and the sun or the clouds when they're here in the rain. It's having an internal understanding that the more we look for the joy and opportunity and possibility in our life, the more we'll see it, the more it will be present in our life. And that's gratitude. Gratitude is this cultivation of joy and happiness, and an attitude that says, I am thankful for being here. Whether the sun is shining or there's clouds, the birds are singing, or you can hear the rain, finding the peace within the joy is really a key behind happy living, and in my view, also a spiritual life. Now, in this gratitude experience, it's important to also acknowledge moving away from the things that are not joyful for you. It means that if there is something in your life that is frankly bringing you down, that is not lifting you up, it is important to your well-being to move away from that. And what do I mean by that as we look at the holiday times? What I mean is if there is an experience that you are not looking forward going to, you are not grateful to be a part of. Maybe you're thinking, I should be grateful to spend this time with these people, but I'm not. I'm dreading it. I feel unheard, disrespected, not seen, not safe in that environment. When I leave that environment, I'm going to go home feeling worse than I did attending. If those are the experiences that you have coming up, this is a time to practice boundaries. Think of your boundaries as care instructions, how to protect and take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. And also understanding that this is how you expect other people to care for you as well. Think about whether or not other people that you spend time with are aware of what your care instructions are. Maybe there's conversations that shouldn't be had. Maybe there are questions that should not be asked. Really dig into what is it about the environments that I'm in that is comfortable for me or not comfortable for me, and why. Have I been able to communicate these boundaries with the other people that I spend my time with? Have I not felt safe communicating them? Why don't I feel safe communicating them? Maybe it's something in you where you do not feel safe sharing certain parts of yourself, and that's some shadow work to do. Now, maybe it's that you've communicated them and they haven't been respected in the past. These are indications of where the work is for you to do, and also an indication of how well the people around you respect you. This is something we discuss a lot in coaching, but I also have a few different card spreads I can look at to see the relationship patterns and the interactions between you and anyone else around you. But without having this reading done, what I encourage you to do is to think about how you feel inside of experiences with the different people that you'll be interacting with during the holiday season, or in general in your life. Look for the ones where you feel joyful, where you feel seen, where you feel safe, where you feel understood. Like, I can go into this environment and be completely my authentic self. I can share about myself in my life. I don't feel judged in this environment. And also where you will not be judging others. Or if you are judging others, again, shadow work, something for you to work on. If you're going to something out of obligation or fear that someone's going to be upset with you later because you didn't attend, but at the end of the day, you don't want to attend it, you don't feel good there, I encourage you to consider an alternative. And I know this can bring up a lot of that whole fear of missing out. I don't want to spend the holiday alone. Okay, but maybe plan something for yourself. Maybe plan something with people you do feel safe and comfortable with, something with less pressure. Maybe go to a movie. Maybe do something else to engage this day of gratitude that doesn't involve people, places, things that are uncomfortable for you, that are taking away from your ability to experience gratitude and joy in your life. You don't have to continue a tradition that doesn't mean anything to you, or a tradition that brings up pain and discomfort and anxiety in you. You don't have to participate in those things. I know sometimes we think we do, right? Because we value family. We absolutely do. We value longevity in a lot of our relationships. However, as we grow, we age, we learn, we mature, all of those things, both as human beings and as souls, our needs in these relationships change. And again, it comes down to respect. If you are not respected where you are going, or frankly, if you don't respect the other people where you're going, this is a big conversation to have with yourself. And I'm happy to have it with you. If you want to click on the link in my bio and have a conversation, I'm happy to do that. But this is a big, tough talk to have with yourself before you go engage in activities that you don't really want to be a part of, that are not serving your highest good. And if you do attend gatherings where you may not feel so comfortable, I also encourage you to take time to get out your sage or other herbs and smudge yourself. Maybe the people at the gathering will want to do it with you. Find a gratitude activity. There's one in our newsletter. It's actually going out tonight if you want to take a look at it. But it's about writing down your gratitude, and maybe everybody can participate in it and really raise the vibration and the energy of the experience that you're all having together. When you show up as your authentic self, when you show up as grateful, you can change the energy in the room. You can really help other people shift. Now, it's not your responsibility to change everyone else in the room, but please don't forget the power of being yourself, the power of being your authentic self and showing up with your whole soul, your whole being, saying, I am here and I am here to be light in this space, because that can have a very powerful experience. The impact of you embracing who you are and bringing that energy with you and shining no matter what is a hugely transformative energy for yourself and everyone else that you encounter. And frankly, all of us here in the world at large. So now and always, I encourage you to look for the good, look for the silver lining, be grateful and thankful for everything in your life, the lessons and the blessings. And I hope you have far more blessings than you do lessons in the coming months and years ahead of us. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday and Thanksgiving.